there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 2 with Goblins. Standard Goblins, that is. We won the die roll. Yes, we'd like to play first, as all Goblin decks should play first. This is a very good hand. We have the Legion Loyalist into Krenko's command into hopefully a Hellrider 4th turn, so no, we'd not like to mulligan this. Alright, so we're going to lead off here with the Legion Loyalist, and we'll definitely attack in. And our opponent is down to a 19. Always good on a first turn. Legion Loyalist is not a horrible card. It's decent. It works actually quite well with the Pyrewild Shaman. Do we have a Pillar Flame? We absolutely do. And so the right play here is going to be Pillar Flame off this Young Wolf. And I'm going to play a Mutavault. So probably going against the Bug, or either the Bug or the Bant. What's called an Undying deck. And it is like Experiment 1s, Guys to St. Traffs, cards like that. Man, Guys to St. Traft and Experiment 1 is a great combo, by the way. Your Experiment 1 gets to a 4/4, no problem. Pretty fun. So here's probably Strangler Guys, so maybe I should have saved it. But I think I'm a little bit ahead here, even with that Pillar of Flame. So we can go another Mutavault. And then we can just cast it Krenko's command. And next turn we have the Hellrider. So if he wants to race, we can definitely race. As he's going to be taking quite a bit next turn. I mean, he could go Rancor here. Or he could go Predator Ooze. Predator Ooze would be a problem. But Elvish Archdruid is definitely not a problem. And we might just end up Spearing off that Elvish Archdruid and getting in for 3, 4, 5 next turn. Other than that, we will need to find another, hopefully a couple more lands. Even anything we try into actually with the Mutavaults is great. So not going to block this. Just going to go down to a 16. I still do believe it's Searing Spear here. And we actually, Legion Loyalist might be a little bit better than actually dropping another, or just attacking Mutavault. So I think it will do that. So Spear off the Elvish Archdruid, and another Loyalist, and attack in. And the race is definitely on. So it could be just be a mono green. Ooze is decent. Ooze is going to get him some life back. It's going to be able to exile his Elvish Archdruid and be able to block my Hellrider. But I do believe that it's just going to be time to swing in with everything, as he's going to have to make that trade here. So he's going to gain a life, kill my Hellrider, but I'll be able to kill off his Scavenging Ooze, and the rest should go through, and all of these triggers should happen. So he's down to an 8. And yeah, he's got to make that trade here. He's got a Scavenging Ooze off his Elvish Archdruid, and he has to block. So he's going to take another 4, possibly more. He probably will block a Strangler Geist on something as well, but it's going to first strike that away. And I'd be very surprised. Whoa, I'm very surprised he's doing it this way. Incredibly surprised. Because even with being able to Scavenging Ooze off another Legion Loyalist, the triggers alone can kill him next turn. So, very surprised. The right play, the right play there is to Ooze Hellrider, hope to draw into another blocker. Yep, that was definitely the wrong play on his part. So let's see here. We would have drawn into Mountain, which would have been okay, not too bad, and then a Searing Spear for the win. All right, so let's go on to the sideboard. Again, I need to mess with the sideboard. I think the right thing to do would be cut another Door of Destinies and put in like Act of Treasons. And I was thinking of another card too. I was thinking Barrage of Expendables wouldn't be too bad in this deck. As with Krenko Mob Boss, you have a way to have like an unlimited fodder with it. So I did see, I don't know if Flames of the Firebrand is actually good versus this deck. And Burning Earth is absolutely horrible. I think what we try to do is we just try to race him. Pillar of Flame, the other Pillar of Flame is going to come in. Flames could come in. It just, his Young Wolves aren't worth killing is the thing. Electrickery is decent. I think Mizzium Mortars for his Well, we'll bring in the flames. Or do I just want to go heavy creatures? But I'm thinking again that this combo, I definitely want to showcase this combo with Ogre Battledrivers. Maybe we'll keep him in. Maybe I will keep the Door of Destinies in and just try it this way. So I'm going to keep the Krenko Mob Boss in. I'm going to keep the Door of Destinies. What I'm going to take out is Goblin Arsonist maybe? Or Mogg Flunkies maybe? Flunkies are fine. Maybe just even the Searing Spears I'm going to take out here just to try to go extremely heavy creature and just race him. And the Searing Spears, no, Searing Spears, it does seem like I do need to take care of those guys, those Elvish Archdruids and whatnot. So the extra Door of Destiny I kind of want to play too. And I want the Hellriders, I want the Ogre Battledrivers, I want to see how they actually work. Krenko's Command, Mogg Flunkies, maybe just all Goblin Arsonists I take out. Well, we'll keep in one Krenko, one. Let's go like this. I'm going to cut some of each, and we'll at least have the combo in here. So I'm going to submit it, see how this works. Again, this deck is going to require a lot of testing before it's completely finished, before I know exactly what cards. Like I said, there's a lot of... It works a lot like Red Deck Wins, so you have a lot of options. Keepable hand, got the Door of Destinies Hellraiser Goblin. That alone can be very, very good. And he does have to mulligan to 6. And he keeps his 6. So, best case scenario is I draw into one of my 1-drops. No, I don't. So, it's just going to be Mutavault. And CV has the Predator Ooze. Elvish Archdruid. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit scary. Yeah, it's going to be Krenko's Command here. And I don't know about Hellraiser Goblin. I think I'll hold off. Drawing into that land was very problematic. Ooh, do I have to block? See, target creature can trample, and all creatures must block. All right, that's going to wipe my board. That's a good little miracle card. Revenge of the Hunted, huh? And I guess he's got ways to ramp up to it, too, which isn't too bad. Plus 6/6 trample, and all creatures must block it. Not bad on, like, a double striker. But we don't even know if we've seen his other colors here. So, and then, let's see. He taps this for 2. What else is he going to put? A Rancor on it? Strangergeist, okay. So I have to block the Arbor Elf. It is going to wipe my board. And he's still going to get in for 8 damage. So I don't know if I can actually beat this. So it's going to be a mono-green aggro deck is what we're facing. I don't believe there's going to be anything else in here. Another Mutavault, ugh, not going to do it. I think I do have to put a Hellraiser Goblin out. But it is going to be on this phase, so I don't have to attack with it. And this at least gives me a blocker against an Arbor Elf. But, I mean, we're in pretty bad shape. And again, maybe now that I saw the Arbor Elf, maybe Electrickeries absolutely do come in. And Flames of the Firebrand and all that good stuff. And we go for more of a control route. Or I could just be, I'm the Red Deck Wins. I could just go first next turn and just race him. I mean, we did have a bit of a hard draw here. Drew into way too many lands. I mean, we've only drawn into lands, right? Yeah, I've only in my 2 draws, my 3 draws, I've drawn lands. So that unfortunately is about as horrible as we can get in draws. And next game that might not happen. And it's very, I don't know. We have. And was that a Grookey just put out? Okay, that's yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do now. He's probably gonna kill down this Hellraiser Goblin, shoot it down, and I think we're just gonna go on to the next game. I don't think there's anything I can draw into to take. I said 2/4/6, 2/4/6. Well, we've got Mutavaults that can actually block stuff, so we'll see. So Mizzium Mortars are definitely... Yep, I'm going to just bring in a ton of control. This allows me to kill his Arbor Elf if he attacks his Arbor Elf. I will not kill his Strangergeist. And I guess the right thing... Yeah, definitely the right thing to bring in would be the Electrickeries, the Pillars, the Mizzium Mortars, the Flames, and just go for more of a controller out. The Mutavaults might eventually get us there. Oh, he doesn't even attack me with anything. That is crazy. Oh, look at this. All right, I'm scooping this. There's no way I can come back from this. Whoa! MTGO, why be a dick? Look at that. So in draws that we had, it would have been, so we kept a 4-land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draws in a row. Yikes, MTGO. Why do that? So Door of Destinies are going to come out. Electrickery are going to come in. Goblin Arsonist is going to come in. It's actually a decent card. Mizzium Mortars, Flames of the Firebrand, going to come in. I think actually that Krenko's Mob Boss is going to come in, and maybe Door of Destiny stays in. So the things that we can come out, we don't need the Hellraiser Goblins, and we probably don't need the Pyrewild Shaman. Well, they come back, though, is the thing, and against him it might be good. Ogre Battledriver does seem good. I'm going to take the Hellriders out. I'm going to go for a different type of kill, and I think Legion Loyalist can come out as well. As the 1-drops I want is going to be the Foundry Street Denizen and the Goblin Arsonists. So since I'm going as high as count in my 4-drops, I'm going to leave these guys out, and I'm going to bring the Door of Destinies in. See if this works out better. Take out some of my hasters here to have this other more control go late game against this type. I mean, on the play though, I mean, I could just go red deck wins. So there's two different ways I can go. I can bring in the Legion Loyalists, I can bring in the Hellriders, I can take out the Krenkos and the Ogre Battledrivers and the Door of Destinies and just go a fast red deck wins. And that might be the right play, but I'm gonna try this route. And again, look at all this control. I'm not gonna mulligan this. Got the Mizzium Mortars, got the Flames of Firebrand, got the Pillar. Very good cards against his deck. And I could get in there for 4 damage per turn with the Mogg Flunkies and the Goblin Arsonist eventually. And eventually draw into the cards that I need. So, decent draw. On the play, it's really good. Maybe a Legion Loyalist would have been better. But there's some cool combos in this deck. My opponent's deciding here. Why I included these Foundry Street Denizens is I thought they'd be really cool if you have a Krenko out and say that it went Hellraiser Krenko. So first turn, Foundry Street Denizen, into second turn Krenko's Command, swing for 3. Into third turn Hellraiser Goblin, swing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into a Krenko Mob Boss, activate it. That puts in 1, 2, 3. Puts in 5 tokens. That's a 6/1 Foundry Street Denizen. Just kind of cool matchups here. Anyway, back to the game. All right, so we are gonna lead off here with the Goblin Arsonist, and probably whatever he puts out, I am gonna kill. Going to wait a turn for the Elvish Mystic because he can just ramp into a Archdruid and then I can 2-for-1 him with the Flames of Firebrand. And I'm hoping that's what happens. He's had Elvish Archdruid every game so far. I'm hoping that's what. I mean, and if not, if he goes like Arbor Elf, Elvish Mystic, then I 3-for-1 him with the Flames of the Firebrand. And I'll get in for 4. I can't block, so you're fine. You're fine doing 7 damage to me here. And I probably will still end up 2-for-1ing him. Krenko Bob Moss is kind of sweet. So we will go boom, boom, boom. And that should set him back. Almost even here. Got double control in my hand as well. And he's got nothing. I do hope I draw into a land. Yes, we do. Awesome. So we got the Krenko Bob Moss. See how this guy actually works. He's going to put 4 tokens. That's going to be, or 3 tokens. That's going to be awesome. Rancor. Yep. Door of Destinies. That's kind of cool. But I think I just pillar off the Arbor Elf and swing in for a lot and have the Mizzium Mortars up. Or do I just Mizzium Mortars the Arbor Elf and have a pillar up for any sort of undying dude? I mean, the Door of Destinies is sweet, though. It's just overkill at this point. So it's going to be Mizzium Mortars. And attacking with these guys. And I could have got him down to a 1 there, but anyway, we'll activate this Krenko Bob Moss in response to anything. But there's really nothing he can do to come back from this. Revenge of the Hunt is kind of a weird card for him to keep in Yep, he scoops there. So we're 2-0, not bad at all. I'm loving this deck. I think it works. I think it's a fun deck to take to an FNM. I don't know how competitive it is. The last 2 decks haven't been, I wouldn't quite consider tier 1. The mono green aggro is getting very popular. It does very good against a number of decks, against any sort of UB control or U-White control, or even against Jund. The Rock, I'm not sure how well it fares against. It holds its own against red deck wins. And then Naya's a big deck every once in a while when it has a lot of good matchups. Naya does. He had some poor draws though. So we'll go into to the third game here in a second. This is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.